What up, world? What up, me? This is Drewize. Come at it like this. Drewize Topics this evening. What up, YouTube? Topic here is history repeats itself. It is true. Okay. How I'm going to come off how history repeats itself is you seeing a lot of women showing up, and you see them and their stomach bulge because they're carrying a baby in them. You see a lot of pregnant women so often. Everywhere you turn around, a woman's pregnant, black woman's pregnant, white woman's pregnant, all these women's pregnant, you know. Now, if I travel down to the transit center, to the bus station in Akron, Ohio, half of the women that come in there is pregnant, you know. History repeats itself because back then, their mother's time, you know, their mother's generation, it was people back then of women becoming pregnant, you know, all the time, you know, carrying some babies, you know. So history repeats itself. And another way how history repeats itself, you know, you're seeing these little boys and these men. Now back then when I used to get my hair cut when I was a child, my father used to cut my hair. You know, he used to put a part in my head, like, you know, kind of a slanted part like this, a slant part. These little boys and some of these men got parts in their head. History repeats itself. Now, sagging, what dudes sag, you know what I'm saying? That came from the plantation of slavery, you know. The slave master had the slave men sag their pants that way, you know. History repeats itself, you know. So, earrings, when men like me wear earrings. That was when men was on the pirate ship, you know, wear 2 earrings, you know, of a signal that they was close to the captain, you know. Well, I'm not close to any captain because I wear 2 earrings, you know what I'm saying? I'm not close to any man, you know. So history repeats itself. Men that wear long hair, you know, I wear long hair, see? It's in a bun. It's in a bun, you know, I wear long hair. People in biblical times, you know, back in medieval times or on the pirate ship or back in long time ago, wear long hair. History repeats itself, you know. So, it's a lot of things how history repeats itself. Like when women wear all them bracelets on their wrists, you know, all them things on their wrist, jewelry and stuff like that. History repeats itself, you know what I'm saying? Tattoos. Men, women, back in them times, long ago, wore tattoos. History repeats itself, you know? And I look like it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? But it's true, you know? History repeats itself all the time, you know? All the time, you know? Ain't nothing new. Ain't nothing new underneath the sun, you know? So, I mean, that's how it is, you know. History repeats itself all the time, you know. So, just like these dudes, you know what I'm saying, how they cut their hair, you know what I'm saying, of a hot top fade, you know what I'm saying. They did that back in the late 80s or early 90s or in the 80s or something. History repeats itself. They mean they bringing it back, you know what I'm saying. Just like leggings, when women wear leggings. Women back in them times, back then, like the 80s, 90s, or whatever, was exercising in leggings. So nowadays, women using that as a fashion. History repeats itself. And just like you see some people, some man or some woman, have tore up clothes, like they one part of their pants by their knee, you know, their knees or something, or their thigh, and they have a little tore hole. They did that back then of a trend. History repeats itself, you know. So ain't nothing new underneath the sun. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing new. Dude that wear braids. Men that wear braids. You know, cornrows. You know. It was a man named Samson. You know what I'm saying? In biblical times. The Israelite ruler of the children of Israel. You know. The ruler of Israel. He ruled Israel for 20 years. You know. And he had braids. Long braids. You know. History repeats itself. You know. So I could go on and on and on about history repeats itself, you know. Ain't nothing new underneath the sun, like I just said. You know what I'm saying? Nothing new, you know? So, I mean, that's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? The only thing is new to the world is technology is advancing, you know, every day. Something is coming up in technology, you know. So, I mean, ain't nothing new underneath the sun. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing new. Nothing is new. Yeah, I'm out here in this nice weather, you know, in Akron, Ohio. You know, I'm a Cleveland native, you know, Cleveland, Ohio native. You know, Cavaliers won the championship, you know what I'm saying? But honestly, I'm not too excited about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not too excited. But it's a good thing they finally won the championship, you know? Because it's been like 52 years, you know, not receiving anything or something. They received something back then, but 52 years is a long time. But I'm not too excited about it, you know, all honesty, no. But my team that I like and I'm a fan of since I was a child in my younger, you know what I'm saying, days, like, you know, teenage or 11 or 12 years old, the LA Lakers, you know, Kobe Bryant, Shaq, and Rick Fox, and Terrell Lue, and many more, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like I said, history repeats itself. That is the topic. History repeats itself. So you can post a comment about what I just said if you'd like to. Like, share, subscribe. You know, I am Drewize. This is Drewize Topics. Peace.